everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to create this rainbow tassel banner. Those that you're going to need for this project are the following. You're going to need some yarn. I purchased this at Hobby Lobby. It's a pack of 6 and it was $7.99 and it had mainly all the colors I wanted. And I purchased this purple one on the side because I did want a purple one, and this one was $2.29. And then you're going to need a pair of scissors, and then either a book, a canvas, something that's wide enough for you to do the actual banner. So I'll show you what I mean by that. But first I'm going to go ahead and open all these up for you. Okay, so now that you're done doing that, you can go ahead and grab a piece of your yarn, and then you're gonna wrap it around your object. Here I have a canvas 9x9. You can use whatever other object you might have on hand, like a book or even an iPad or a laptop, whatever's easier for you to do this, what I'm doing right here, which is just wrapping it around. Once you have the thickness that you like, you can go ahead and trim that out. And then you're gonna go ahead and grab another piece of yarn, not too big. And then this is gonna be pretty much what holds together the top portion of the tassel. So you're gonna insert it in between here. And then you're gonna drag it all the way to the top. And then you're gonna do a knot. So again, this is gonna hold the tassel together. Especially once you cut the bottom, you don't want everything to fall apart on you. So I definitely recommend you doing this part. You can always cut it out at the end if you don't like it, because it does create a little indent, which I'll show you what I mean by that. Okay, so now that I'm done doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the bottom piece out with a scissor, like you see me here doing, which is why I told you that you need to wrap the top portion of the tassel, because if you cut the bottom, it might become loose and then everything will fall apart on you. So I definitely recommend doing the knot on the top like this. As you can see, it holds everything together. And then another tip that I would give you is first find out how thick and how short and long you want your tassel before you wrap it around in the object that you're going to use. Again, I used a 9x9 canvas, so it made it kind of long, the tassel, but if you wanted something shorter, you will need to use a shorter object, perhaps a smaller book. Okay, so then the next step you're going to do is that you're going to go ahead and grab another piece of yarn, and then you're going to put it at the bottom of your tassel here, like I'm doing, and then you're going to wrap it around and do a knot. So again, this is your preference. If you want it, the top piece, if you want it to be short and thick, depending on that, you put your little tassel. I wanted about 1/2 inch, so that's what I did. It made it short and more fuller. But if you wanted something thinner, maybe you want to put it a little bit below the knot. And then once you do your knot like this, you can go ahead and trim everything out so it can look nicer. And that's about it. So that is how you do a tassel. And in the top portion, what I was saying is at this point you can remove it because you don't need it there unless you're going to hang something from it. But you don't necessarily need to keep that. It's really up to you. So here you have the final result with all the colors that I did. I wanted to go for like a rainbow theme, like I mentioned before. And so that is how I did it. It's pretty fast and easy. I also wanted to go ahead and do a wreath. It was my daughter's 2nd birthday, so I decided to do the rainbow tassel with a wreath with a number 2. So I purchased this at Michael's. This is pink chalk paint. I will link down below everything that I used for this project. And then all I had to do was just pretty much paint the hoop. And I painted it twice. Well, I painted it once and I let it air dry. It is chalk paint, so it dried out pretty quickly. I'll say within 10 minutes it was dried. And then I went ahead and I spray painted gold rose, the number 2. And I did this twice, front and back. And this takes about 5 minutes to dry in between. So then here you have the final results. I ended up moving things around, but just for the purpose of this video, I wanted to show you how pretty that looked and how you can arrange it. So here's your hoop with the number 2 and then the rainbow tassel. I am thinking of doing it on the top just like that. But in the meantime, I thought putting it here was a nice idea and just to show you how everything came out. So I really hope that this video was helpful and it showed you something. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. I hope you all have a great day. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will be back with more videos.